Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Friends and Family CEO Meetup. We are so thrilled you are here tonight. We have got some exciting news with hair and skin, believe it or not, and with Valentine's Day around the corner, and people are out giving the gift of love. We want to make sure they give the gift of non-toxic love, right? So we're going to just share a few things tonight, and we're going to start off with Dr. Brimhall, who's going to tell us a little bit of the importance of good skin and hair care.
Hey, Eileen, thank you so much for giving me a quick chance to have this conversation. I was interested this last weekend. We were talking as a company about a brand new product being released that you got to hear about that actually is designed to support a healthy immune response. And there's 3 parts to your healthy immune response. And guess what the first one is? It's about barriers. So we have these barriers that is basically everything's on the outside of you, which is your skin, and that lines your respiratory tract and even your digestive tract. And what's super, super unique about this product, I can remember when I first got involved about 6.5 years ago, they showed us this slide. And they talked about the product called TrueScience, which was the skin and the hair care. And the slide showed the skin and the layers. There's multiple layers of your skin. So think of it as like the walls of your house, right? And the walls of your house and doors and windows are designed to keep certain things out and certain things in, right? And you have doors and you have windows, right? So there's places that people are supposed to come in and places that people are not supposed to come in. So your skin has this barrier, and so does other parts of your tract and your system. So what happens is you have little armies that sit on the surface of your skin. And many of you are familiar with this thing called retinol, which is a medication that actually causes the skin to look and appear younger. Well, that does that by causing a swelling of that membrane. So even though someone might look younger, it's actually an unhealthy thing for the skin, right? So what's unique about this product line that LifeVantage has?
Strictly by voice. Strictly by voice. Hold on.
Someone, we need to mute someone there. Okay, so what's very unique about this product line is the fact is anything you guys hear what you understand. Anything that goes into your skin or on your skin can go into your body. All right. So if you're looking for something, so I don't know about you, how many people right now use skincare or use hair care? Right? Probably most people on the planet. So what you're putting on your body is either making you healthier or is literally giving your body more work. All right. So if you put something on your body that's toxic in any way, shape, or form, your body's gonna have to spend energy to get rid of that, which means it's not gonna be able to use that energy for rebuilding, repairing, or even like looking younger. So one of the ways you can know how healthy your products are is there's an app called Think Dirty. Please download that app, it's free, and scan your products. And what you'll learn about these products tonight is you're gonna find out that each of these products score a 1 or a 2 out of 10, which means they're very, very low toxicity, all right? The way I started this conversation was that slide I saw. So when I saw what this did to the cell layers of your skin, where it actually took a cell, the barrier, and made it healthy, it reminded me how much I wanted to use this skincare on myself personally and the hair care, but also why I wanted to take the products internally. Because if you can keep the barriers or the walls of your skin, your intestinal tract, your respiratory tract, and your cells healthy where things can get in that need to get in and that keeps other things out, you'll be healthy from the inside out and the outside in. And everything that LifeVantage produces is designed to do just that. And one quick story, Eileen, I'll tell you, is that the product line you learn, I was down in Costa Rica, my wife and I were surfing, and we both got really bad, just rashes from learning to surf. We started putting the TrueScience #2 on, and literally within 45 minutes, the rash left. So because it helped the skin layers heal. And so I'm excited to hear these stories from individuals tonight. Because if you want to look younger, feel younger, and have your skin in a healthier spot, this is the products that I use. I literally have not used shaving cream in all over 6 years since using these products, because I actually use the the facial cleanser to shave with. So hopefully, I think that gives a little bit of background. I'm excited to hear the rest of the stories.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Brimhall. So next we'll go to Allison. Allison is I don't know your official title. Are you a cosmetologist? Hairdresser? She's phenomenal and knows the science behind hair care. So if you could share with us now, Allison. You need to unmute, hon.
All right. Can you hear me now?
There we go. We got you now. Thank you.
Okay. So I've been a hairstylist for 45 years. And one of the most common things as we're all aging, the most common question people have is, or they make the first statement when they get in my chair is, my hair's thinning. And while we can automatically assume, it's partly hormones and everything, but there's more to it than that. As Dr. Brimhall was talking about barriers, what ends up happening as we go through these hormonal changes as women age, and then the younger men have this similar overload of testosterone that literally clogs the pores to the hair follicle and doesn't allow that hair, before it is exposed to oxygen, it's more of a liquid form. And if you have it built up on your scalp, that hair cannot come through. It's not strong enough in its liquid form to force its way through that toxic buildup. So our TrueScience is an absolutely amazing product. And I often people will say, well, do I have to buy all of them? Well, they work synergistically together, just like many of our other products. You need to have that clean cleansing agent to remove the toxins without stripping the full microbiome off of the scalp. And then you have to use our conditioner, does help balance that moisturizer on the scalp. And one thing that we all need to know is toxicity is super concerning when it comes to our scalp. Our scalp absorbs toxins in 5 seconds, while the rest of our body absorbs it in 20 seconds. So what we use on our scalp is even more important for not putting toxins on our scalp. And then the hair serum is those nutrients and that Nrf2 activation that goes down the hair follicle and allows that nutrition to get to that hair. And if we don't remove those toxins by using the right shampoo, we can't get that serum where it needs to go. And what I've experienced with my clients, I've taken pictures of their scalp before they get on the hair care system. And then a month later, we start taking pictures, and my clients I've had areas of the scalp that had literally no hair at all. And within a very short period of time, we're getting up to 5 hairs coming out of one follicle. I mean, we're like AstroTurf on steroids. So it's super exciting. And another thing that I have been noticing as I'm monitoring their results is the clients who are taking it internally as well are having more success and faster. So what you put in your body, it definitely is an inside outside game.
I love it. And thank you, Allison. And one other question, I know I asked you this a while back, people who are balding and they don't have any hair on their top, why should they use our products?
Well, again, it's nutrition. It's literally feeding the hair follicle, and it's nutrition for the scalp, that skin as well. Just like we're using the skincare on our face, we can use that hair care on the scalp. And I know there are some men that actually want to stay bald, and there's no time limit on how long you've been bald or had dormant hair follicles. If you have a hair follicle, there's a very good chance it could be a decade and you can still rejuvenate that hair.
That's awesome. So much. Thank you, Allison, for joining us tonight. Certainly appreciate it. So let's get on with some other stories, and I appreciate you coming tonight. Let's start off with Carol Lee, if we could, and then we'll go to Wendy, Nicole, and Polly Grace, and we'll go to that point.
Hi there, I'm Carol Lee. I live in Marston, Florida. Talk about a beautiful day. Oh my gosh, today was great. Of course, I was outside, as I normally am. And mine's a skin story. As a kid, I grew up in Miami, the beach, the horses, outside all the time. I'm not outside like I was, but I'm outside a lot. Still have horses, and I have 20 acres that I maintain. So with my history and my present activities, I ended up at the dermatologist every 3 months, having spots frozen constantly off of my face everywhere, and having areas where they did surgery, where they cut to have the clean edges, that started out like a little tiny pinpoint and ended up the size of your finger. Those are, definitely not cool. But 3 years ago, I was introduced to our TrueScience and this new technology, and I became a dedicated user. I use it internally, like Allison said, and I use all the products, all the skincare, TrueScience skincare products on my face twice a day without ever missing. And if there's something going on, I'll use extra. And so now my dermatologist went from, okay, I'll see you in every 3 months to, okay, I'll see you in every 6 months. And then it was, okay, I'll see you in a year. So, I mean, it's been three years. I haven't had anything burned or cut. I'm so excited. So thank you, my friend Lillian, for starting me on this journey.
Thank you, Carolee. Wendy?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me tonight. I live in Vermont, and you wouldn't think that up north here there's really strong sun, but there is. And my story is a skin story as well. I was not planning to go to Canada one day in September. I think it was the 26th. And I had to go unexpectedly with my son for his lacrosse game. Didn't take my car. There was no sunscreen in his lacrosse bag, no sunscreen in the car. And as you can see on the first photo, as you're looking at it on the left, I got a little sun damage that day, a little too much sun. It was a gorgeous day. It was like 65 in September in Canada, and not what you normally expect. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I'm so fair. I grew up in Hawaii and upstate New York, and I am used to having my face looking like this as a child, but as an adult, not so much. So I used our skincare line, and I only thought to use the cream. And I put it on that night, just the normal application like I would, 3 pumps. And you can see in the middle photo, that is 5 a.m. the next day. So it was a dramatic difference. I put it on again that night and that morning. And then the last photo is 8 or 10 p.m., so it's barely 24 hours after the first photo. It was an amazing difference. I've never seen my skin lose the overexposure to the sun so quickly before. And it wasn't just because it peeled off either. So that was great. That's my story. Thank you so much for having me share it, Eileen.
Thank you, Wendy. Okay, next we'll have Nicole.
So
Come
I
sit
used
up here.
to have a lot of hair damage
Look up into the camera.
and a lot of curling iron hair damage and really snarly hair. But now my hair has become really curly and soft.
And so one of the things that Nicole did after 2 days on the product is she said, I'm the Pantene girl, Mom, and show us how you did it. So her father and I used to always threaten her, we're going to go cut off your hair if you don't get that thing combed. And it really wasn't her. It was the shampoo, even though it was a great organic, expensive shampoo, to my knowledge. That Think Dirty app that Dr. Brimhall referred to, we found out that it wasn't so great. It was actually an 8 on the toxin scale. And so we're thrilled that that Nicole loves her hair and that we love looking at her hair.
Yes.
Okay, next we will go to Polly Grace.
Hi, thank you, and good evening, I would say. Well, I think I can relate to the story of Nicole as like a woman of color. As from a child on, I started relaxing my hair. So having my hair being manageable, it's always been a thing. And having mixed race genes, it is a thing. So I relaxed it, and that's what is with harsh chemicals. So my scalp was not thanking me. I had like burns on my scalp. And every month when I did that, or every 6 months when I did that, my scalp would burn. So when LiveVantage came through with the hair system, I did not jump on it directly. I used it, but I did not jump on it because when I went natural and had my curls come out, I found this product for curly girls. And that was for all kinds of curly girls, like women of color or white women. So I was pretty happy until I saw the Think Dirty app, and it was an 8. So for me, being my health and being busy with healthcare and activating, I was like, okay, now I definitely need to use the LiveVantage product, because I saw that was a 0, a 2, and a 1. So I did that. I have to say my curls are really happy about it. My scalp is really happy about it. I have no burns, no crust or whatever. My hair, they like Nicole, it's soft. But for me, the difference is I thought I cannot use it because it's for sleek hair, but also my curly hairs are thanking me. So that's my and it's really it's an amazing product.
I love it. Thank you, Polly Grayson. You are beautiful. I love your curls. So we'll go to Lillian, where she's going to share a hair story, and then she's going to go ahead and tell us about our friends and family discount that we have with LiveVantage. So go ahead, Lillian.
Hi, so this is a story. It's a skincare study, a story. Sorry, this is from one of my students, and she says, "I want to thank you for introducing me to the LiveVantage skincare. I have had to be very cautious with any skincare products throughout my life due to a condition that I have that causes my skin to be very dry and extremely sensitive. The skincare products that I have had success are extremely expensive, and usually I can only get them at medical spas. Since I have started using LiveVantage skincare line, my skin has from day one, most importantly, not have any negative reaction. And my skin is so soft, not irritated. And I'm noticing that the areas that I had dry, scaly skin begin lifting off. The daily changes have been shocking to me since before. When using products, my main objective was to not have a reaction. And if the product passed that hurdle, then any other benefit was like icing on the cake to me. Now, since using LiveVantage, I actually get to have all the benefits of a high-end facial product without a ridiculous price tag. In fact, I have unopened bottles of the very expensive spa products that I never intend to use. I absolutely love the way my skin feels and looks now. So we love getting those stories, those testimonials. So as you see here, this is about sharing, right? Sharing with family, sharing with friends. Everybody is thankful that they took the time to look at the information that we give them. So we have the friends and family discount, which is amazing. So we all love to share the things that we like with the people we care about. So LiveVantage now is going to reward you for doing that. So our friends and family program is that when you refer someone, you are going to get $10 off their first order, and you are also going to get $10 off your order. So now you see we have skincare, hair care, our Nrf2 activators or Nrf1 activators. So think about your, active kids that are going in sports. Think about your elderly friends, relatives like your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your aunts. They all need to feel well. And think about your friend who may not know that the products that she's using are really not good for their health, now that we know about the Think Dirty app. So we can help so many people. And with each person that you refer, there's no limit. So for every person you refer, you're going to get $10 off your next order. So these will be automatically applied to your next order, so you don't have to keep track of it. And the only fine print is that they must be spent by the end of the following month. Action steps are: think about the people that you want to help, that you want to show them that it's so important to take care about of their bodies from the inside out and the outside in. You're going to send them a link that's your own personal link, and then connect them with the person who shared with you so that we can help you and guide you if you need more help. But basically what you will do is you can go to the LifeVantage page, and if you scroll to the bottom, you will see that there's a link. It says your unique link. And then you can share that either after you find your link, you can share it via email. You can copy and share it on an email, on a message, just by clicking on that copy link. And then you can send it simple steps, right? Go to lifevantage.com, get your link, and then you can also do it by logging into your account. And that's also very easy. So you can see how many credits, it's right there on your page. You can see how many credits you have to that will be applied automatically to your account for the next month. And then have that, your friend, give them that nice $10 off coupon of their first order. So if you have any questions, please get back to the person who invited you to this information, because we're more than happy to help you.
Hey, thank you everyone for joining us tonight and sharing this friends and family discount. I know I love getting products at a discount, and I love that I'm able to share that with my friends and family to get them started on this health journey and the importance of the non-toxic products that are for our skin and for our hair. So one more time, great thank you to Brett and Wendy and Carolee, Nicole, Lillian, and Polly Grace, and Allison. Thank you, everyone. We will be back Thursday night with another CEO meetup where you can hear about the business side of this. And then we urge you to be well, get well, and stay well. And we'll see you guys next time on CEO Meetup. Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight.
Thank you guys for sharing.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Great meeting.
Hi, everybody. Thank you.